Come, child. Let us wreak havoc.
Alright, so, I want to give this a little bit of a run. This is the deck I hit Legend with. This is the Highlander Hunter, and kind of give my little thoughts on it. I'm by no means a pro player or anything like that, but I do have a decent win rate with it. I'm trying to still hold around the 80, 83, 70, you know, and it's impossible to hold that forever because so good people are in Legend. But if you can try to do something with it, then you should be fine. This is actually a really good hand. It'll be turn 1 Spring Paw into turn 2 Rat Trap, turn 3 Sun Reaver. And Zephrys is a really good pickup too. It's not a good matchup though, I don't think, because they're usually always playing Quest. Other than that, there's not much else they play. Yeah, it's going to be a Totem. And that changes a little bit because we have to kill that. They'll hit us a little bit too hard, so we do need to kill that. It's a little bit off curve, and I'm not a big fan of going off curve if you don't have to, because next turn, like we could have went like Snake Trap into the Lynx, but in that situation, with how powerful the totem is, you kind of have to hedge your bets and just hope that you can stay alive with that. That's a really good one. Okay, so it's probably just bow, because bow's better on curve, and as long as you are fighting enough for the board, you should be fine. Never an easy battle, though, I will say. Never. This is a pretty difficult matchup, and you really have to get your plays right. Desert Spear is amazing in this matchup. I highly recommend, if you're not playing it in Highlander Hunter, to at least give it a shot. It's not something you have to mandatorily play, but I do think it's good. That's a really good mutate. Okay. So in this situation, it's still right to trade, I believe, because next turn we have like Shimmerfly into Rat Trap into either probably Hero Power, or if we hit something good off of it, and then we hit the trap. Now, this is a situation where he can just play the Sandstorm. No Sandstorm, okay. Well, that worked out pretty good for us. Still not amazing, of course, but not a huge deal here. So I think the play would definitely be from here, and then you're just fighting board, trying to stay ahead a little bit on board, and then you're getting just general advantage off of it. Now, I don't like the pressure plate, but in this situation, with the secrets that are not that great in this matchup, like Snipe, where, you know, hitting a 2-1's not amazing. Let's see if we can get him to push the Rat Trap into fruition. I don't think it will, but it would be really good. Interesting. Okay, so I think it's probably right to Zephrys here. See what we pull. Houndmaster does look pretty good. Also, the Hungry Crab looks really good too. I think the play is definitely going to be Hungry Crab here. And then, because it's the best on curve, and I got to fight for the board a little bit better, and I'm going to play this, go face, and then you always, you know, unless you're just a bit desperate for damage, you're always just going to hold back the bow because we have 2 secrets, but that's an obvious play. No need for explanation. Now, he could go, yeah, Life Drinker's pretty good. And so this is one of the situations where, like, if I didn't have Psymod, you know, you could, like, trade this into here. You never want to really trade this into that, because if you do that, then you're setting yourself up for the really bad, like, Sandstorm, or even worse, Double Sandstorm. But there's nothing you can do in Double Sandstorm. So we'll go Rush and Divine Shield here. And then we're just burning them in the face as hard as we can to kind of rush a little bit. He's already been down 1 of his original life drinkers, and at that point, you're just trying to fight as hard as you can, hit as fast as you can, and just hope they don't have some kind of like amazing AoE here. You know, if they have, if they're maining Hagatha scheme, which I see a lot of people not play anymore, I still like it, but the double questing explorer, or the novice engineer, and the, I believe they play Earthshock now, is really strong, especially in the face of, say, Urzatron or something like that, or just like a big snip snap. If you fall into the trap of snip snapping, and they either pick it up with like a hex and with the scoundrel, or just something of the like, never great. So best draw here would probably be, without him, you know, without knowing what he's about to play, probably Bran. Bran's just, you know, easy game, but he would have to kill something or give us something to trade into first. Alright, looks like he left, so we got a 1 win here. Alright. And then always finish with hero power for extra effect. Alright, good looks. So, I didn't know I fell back so far. Did I actually go down rank? Or did I hit 32? Yeah, I was messing around a lot with Questlock, like in my past video, and that deck is a lot of fun, but it's not very good. It's just a cool meme-ish kind of deck. So, I'm going to work on getting another mic too. It's a little bit better, and then of course a video camera at one point, so, or some kind of facial recognition. So a consideration you could take is like keeping the rat trap and the bow, but if they're good, they play around the trap pretty well, or they have an answer for it, you know, scoundrel or something like that. Now the fly is really good, just for a little bit of advantage, and then of course subject 9 is amazing. So with the mulligan guide, you know, keeping the my non-professional mulligan guide, keeping the animal companion, stuff like, you know, Zephrys and the like, just something you can have just for some extra advantage style things. That's a problem, of course, but there's not too much you can do with that, so I'm going to punch one into it, and then, because he's getting 2 cards off of it, and I do think that Quest Shaman right now is one of the better decks to play. Probably top 4 in, I think the 4 bests are, let's see if he doesn't roll heal. Okay, he's got a taunt, okay. Alright. So, you could go like KC here, and just like kill over it, but this is probably a better roll. It's a little bit bad. I would have preferred to hit something on the lines of Huffer, but we have a pretty streamlined plan here. You're going your 4 into your 5, and then just trying to keep your advantage. Yep, time to corrupt the waters. That's a good one. Yeah, there's no way he doesn't trade there. And if you see, he's getting 3 different lackeys off that, so that 2-drop is drawing him, you know, 3 cards altogether. It's really good. It's going to be a little bit of a harder game now with that. So, also, when you have so many cards in hand, Subject 9 may not be the next play. It'll probably be like Eaglehorn Bow into, or maybe Secret Plan, and then just try to build up some hand dropping so that you can get the full Subject 9 value. Believe that is, yeah. I don't think he plays any enchantments, but he's going to poke there. Boom. Alright, so weirdly enough, I don't want to trigger the explosive, so I'm going to go Secret, and I'm going to go Eaglehorn Bow. Punch this down, hit this, and try to go from there. Because with him being so high on health right now, it's going to be a lot harder to win the game off of just going at his face, and you can't leave minions on board because they'll just overrun you. Like he can have like the flesh shapers or something just to really get him out of that bad situation that you put him in. And the secret's nice because it's kind of like a fear tactic where it could be like snipe or it could be something of the like. So, and he may think it's rat trap and then kind of abstain from that. Taunt's good. Taunt's good. Okay. So we're going to be drawing 4 secrets, I believe. Yeah. So Subject 9's right here. Sequencing could be a little bit off too. You can always go for the secret plan, but I still think in majority you're always going to play that anyways. So Snake Trap's really good, but he's got Sandstorm, so it's not that great. I'd probably just take I think a trap is probably right. And then we just go from there. Looking like a very hard game to win, though, I would say, at this point. He'd have to kind of play poorly not to win at this point, so depending on how good his hand is. So he'll go Totem here, and then heal Totems. Okay. And just kill it. Alright, well. So let's go here first. See if we have some kind of decent AoE. I think multi-shot's a little bit better than snipe because we've already got a snipe and most of his minions are really small. Or we can roll the mystery choice. In this situation, I think multi-shot is definitely what we take. And then I think we go... rat into explosive here and see what he's got. I want to keep my weapon up as high as possible, even though I do have the spear. You also have to keep in mind that he still has both of his wasps, or both of his life drinkers, and I've only got one real main source of healing at this point outside of Zephrys, which is the life drinker, and then of course the Zilliac. So I've really got 2, but it's a little bit off. Let's see what he does here. Yep. Crazy as it seems, I think the right play here is to just go Simod and into Rush Wind Fury. Make him answer it. It's going to be really easy for him to answer it. But he'll kill it, and then we've got to find some way to maybe not clear, but just push as much as we can whenever we get a little bit more board control. So he should just be able to go, yep, Lackey into Wasp. Super strong. Or he can go double Sandstorm, which is good too. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if he passed here. Yep. Alright, so we'll go Secret Keeper, and then we'll just load up on some secrets here. The thing that sucks too is you got the bow that's so good, but the Desert Spear would be amazing right now, and I just don't think that it's the right thing to do. So we will play this, and then this. I think the right play is just a hero power here and pass. Because you can always go multi-shot, but he doesn't really have anything great to hit. But maybe it's right just to clear a little bit better. Hitting the 1-drop's good, but the healing is actually pretty great on their side as well. Hyena Alpha would be nice, but of course he's got Sandstorms, so it's a little bit worse. And then you have, like, Spring Paw's not bad. Urzatron's pretty decent pickup. Bran is really, like, what you'd want to hit on a clear board, but it's hard to hit that clear board, so. Yep, just get another free charge. Of course, I'd like to hold my Zephrys for as long as I can, but if it comes to a point that I'll need to do something, then I'll definitely do it. Which will probably be about now. Let's see what we pull off of Dad here. Probably Flame Strike, I would say. Yep. So, I don't think Tyrion's right. Flame Strike's probably the look, because then you also have Zul'jin for next turn, so a little bit better, I would say. So, we'll go ahead and poke too. So, in the mind, he has 1 Life Drinker left and 1 Wasp, which is straight damage, and of course also lackeys, so it becomes kind of a flip on I need to stay alive for as long as I can, and then go from there. Yep. Looks like a double Sandstorm, I'd guess. Yep. Yeah, I believe it's just to be a Zul'jin turn. There's not really anything else I would want to go for. I know I've got the secrets that he can pop, but in this situation, I don't know if it's right. Maybe we can grind out a little bit with the Urzatron. And this sucks a little bit too, because you want to play Freezing Trap to get value with your Zul'jin, but there's like the bouncing with Sandstorm, and he's obviously playing around the Rat Trap really well, so kind of just grinding and hoping that it's not too bad off. Yep. Well, good news is, after this he'll be out of Sandstorms, so that's nice. We're doing pretty decent on grinding him too, it's not bad. Please hit face, thank you very much. I would like to get more Zul'jin gas for me. Fantastic. Be kind of crazy if he played something like Harrison or the Snipe. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. So we got Snip Snap and Hounds. Okay. So I actually think that if you go Hounds into Snip Snap twice, it's probably a little bit better, because I don't mind giving up a little bit of board in that instance. Now, you do have to watch out for like another MCT, so I think the correct play is just to put this on here and then trade the 3 into, and actually just kill this. Seems strange, but I think it's the right play. And also we need to start hitting a little bit of life gain just to stay in the game, because he'll start going with his Shudderwalks, and those just gas him right back up. Like how he has no cards in hand almost. It's a little bit more rough. Yep, good as always. Nice thing is Zul'jin gives us the Flame Strike, and it gives us a little bit more, because he'll have to trade into it eventually. I'm curious if I actually want to Deadly Shot, but I don't think it's the right place, so we will Zul'jin. Play all them secrets for free, thank you. Okay. Another plate. Well, plate's not good. So this is one of the situations I think it would be acceptable to trade these off. And then go in. Reason being, in my opinion, MCT would still wreck us, so may be wrong if he doesn't play 2 MCT. I know that some people do play 1 and some people play 2. If he's teched out, knows that he's going to be playing other creature matchups, then it's probably a little bit better just to go ahead and trade out. Yep, thank you. Okay, so he's either going to trigger Rat or he's going to do something else. Okay. Alright, well, free lethal here. Always check for lethal. Go here, and then bang. No Dino Tamer brand needed. That was a good game. I did not know if I was going to win that off. So, same as my original Hearthstone deck list, and ran pretty well against a deck that I think is really good right now as well. So, don't know if it was just playing good or if it was just drawing good, but they were some good games. So, anyways, I thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will try to put up more content. So, until then, y'all have a good one.